ब्रिटिश सांसद बॉब ब्लैकमैन जयपुर दौरे पर है, जहां कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन क्लब में आयोजित हाई टी कार्यक्रम में उन्होंने भारत की एकता पर जोर देते हुए जम्मू कश्मीर मुद्दे पर स्पष्ट रुख अपनाया। साथ ही उन्होंने भारत ब्रिटेन संबंधों को मजबूत बनाने पर चर्चा की। ब्लैकमैन ने उप मुख्यमंत्री दिया कुमारी से भी मुलाकात की। इसके बाद उन्होंने फर्स्ट इंडिया न्यूज चैनल कार्यालय का दौरा किया, जहां चैनल की कार्यप्रणाली समझी और एंकर इंदु राठौर से विभिन्न मुद्दों पर बातचीत की।
आज राजस्थान कई तरह की ऊंचाइयां छू रहा है। जब हम बात राजस्थान की करते हैं तो कहते हैं कि राजस्थान ने बहुत कुछ करके दिखाया, देश दुनिया में एक अलग नाम कमा रहा है। और ऐसे में आज हमारे स्टूडियो में एक बहुत स्पेशल गेस्ट है, उनसे मैं आपको इंटरव्यू करवाऊंगी और उनसे आज हम राजस्थान के बारे में बात करेंगे। हमारे साथ में यूके पार्लियामेंट के जो है एमपी हैं मिस्टर बॉब। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वेरी वेलकम।
Thank you. I'm delighted to be here.
Okay, Mr. Bob, if I talk about the Rajasthan, because it is worldwide known for its culture. So first of all, I would like to know about the Rajasthan culture. What's your take on Rajasthan culture? And do you really think UK can help to make our culture, very strong and to preserve our culture?
Well, I've had the opportunity while I've been here to actually see the various different museums in the palace, and the opportunities for visits for people from the United Kingdom are enormous, and the understanding the history of Rajasthan, and indeed understanding the various different aspects of culture here is all important. And I think it's one of those areas that is a great opportunity to spread the word and indeed encourage people from the United Kingdom to come here and enjoy the culture. If you could only sort out the traffic.
We'll work on that. And if I talk about the Rajasthan food, because it is also famous, have you tasted something?
Yes, I've had everywhere I've been. They give me food, so very hospitable. But it's not good for the waistline.
I understand. And very important relation between UK and India.
Yeah.
We have seen that relation between India and UK have been improved.
Yes.
Right. So, what's your take on India and UK relation?
Well, obviously, I'm from the Conservative Party, the party that were in government up until July 2024. We'd obviously signed various different security arrangements, defence agreements with India, and indeed had, I think, 15 rounds of trade talks to get to the trade deal that the current government have signed. It's not complete. It's they keep saying it's a free trade deal, but it still involves tariffs. It still isn't open trade on many aspects. So what we need to do now is work on the aspects of professional services, accountancy, the legal profession and such like, so that people could practice in either the United Kingdom or in India, so we can share the shared history we have and use that opportunity for people to operate in both areas. So the great opportunity for the UK and for India. At the moment, obviously, India is the third biggest investor in the United Kingdom. We used to be the third biggest investor in India, but we've slipped down that league table, as it were. We want to see more investment come from the UK into India and enhance our trade capability. We can only do that because we've left the European Union, and therefore we've reunited with our Commonwealth friends around the world, India obviously being a very important one.
All right. Mr. Bob, I and our audience want to know about your parliament, about UK parliament, how you work and the main role of UK parliament, and the very important thing about the questionnaire, how it works.
Yeah, I understand. No. So the UK Parliament is obviously a confrontational parliament, where we have the government of the day, which at the moment is the Labour Party, and they're not doing a very good job. They're seen to be very incompetent with what they're doing, and indeed very unpopular right now. So it means that different parties are attracting support from across the country. The system we have is very similar to the Rajasthan Assembly here, where for the first hour of every day, ministers will answer questions, and on a Wednesday, our Prime Minister doesn't answer questions. I mean, he comes to Prime Minister's question time, but he never answers the questions that are posed. So it's a very confrontational element and a bit of theatre.
This is how it works.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, Mr. Bob, recently you have given a very big statement related to Kashmir. I want to know about that statement in Constitutional Club.
Yeah. Well, it's not something that is new. Back in 1992, when I was leader of the Brent Council, which is our local authority in London, we held a very big conference for the Kashmiri Pandits, and who had been forced at the point of guns to leave their ancestral homes. So I've been a supporter of the Kashmiri Pandits ever since. So I'm very clear on this, that the entire state of Jammu and Kashmir is a part of sovereign India,
right.
And the illegal occupation by Pakistani forces should cease. I've also said that the operation of terrorist bases along that long line of control, the longest line of control anywhere in the world, those terrorist bases should be dismantled, and the threat of terrorism into India has to cease. So I've been very strong and very firm on this. It's a different view from other people in Parliament. We have many MPs, I'm afraid, who emanate from the Pakistan side, who promote the Pakistani cause. I spend most of my time promoting the cause of India in the UK Parliament.
We really appreciate that. And today in morning, you met Deputy CM of Rajasthan. She's Diya Kumari. I want to know about that meeting.
It was a very good meeting. We discussed her role. We discussed the upcoming budget that she has to present to the Assembly. Not the detail, I have to say. So don't you can't ask me about that. But no, the process by which the budget is done here, and indeed her different roles and responsibilities, because she has 3 portfolios, which is a very onerous task, and clearly frustration on getting things done, I think, is the most important thing from her perspective. But a very good interaction, and delighted to meet her. And I've also had the opportunity, of course, of meeting the Speaker and met several MLAs and discussing the different events like Venezuela, the threat from Russia, China, and so on. So we've had some very good discussions while I've been here.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for connecting us. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on India, on UK. Thank you so much, Mr. Bob.
Jai Hind, Jai Rajasthan.
जय राजस्थान। तो ये थे हमारे साथ मिस्टर बॉब ब्लैकमैन, जो कि यूके पार्लियामेंट में से आते हैं, और इन्होंने अपनी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी के बारे में तो बताया है, लेकिन सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट यहाँ पर हो जाता है जब हम बात करते हैं इंडिया यूके रिलेशंस की, उनको और ज़्यादा मजबूत कैसे करें, क्योंकि आज जो उनकी मुलाकात थी वो बहुत खास थी, क्योंकि डेप्यूटी सीएम दिया कुमारी के साथ में मुलाकात हुई, जहाँ पे फैमिली रिलेशंस पर भी बात हुई, प्लस राजस्थान में हम और ज़्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट कैसे कर सकते हैं, ट्रेड को कैसे बढ़ा सकते हैं, उसको लेकर यहाँ पर बात हुई। मैं इंदु राठौड़, फर्स्ट इंडिया न्यूज़।